starting off with breakfast this day, and we have some baked oatmeal, which I have been absolutely obsessed with, and I got this recipe off of TikTok. So it is half a cup of oats, half a cup of non-dairy milk of choice, half a banana, teaspoon of baking powder, splash of vanilla, pinch of salt. Put that all in a blender and blend it up till you get a batter. Next, pour that into an oven-safe dish, and then I'm slicing up the other half of the banana because I like the banana chunks in there, and then adding some chocolate chips because literally what is better than banana chocolate chip? Nothing. And then once that is ready, put that in the oven at 350 degrees for 35 minutes. And there you go, you have yourself some baked oatmeal. Again, it's like eating a cake for breakfast. It has become my newest obsession, and it is absolutely delicious and super easy too, as long as you are willing to wait for it. Next for lunch, we have a green smoothie. So just a bag of mixed frozen fruit. This is pineapple, strawberries, peaches, and mango. I like this little tropical blend. Probably like a cup of that frozen fruit, a banana, some more oat milk, and then just a big handful of spinach. And that's it. You got yourself a green smoothie. You could definitely add some like protein powder to this or something. I just didn't have any, but I've been loving smoothies now that it's getting warmer outside. And then for dinner, I threw together this roasted veggie salad, and oh my gosh, is it so good. So starting off with vegetables, we're going to do some roasted sweet potatoes, so just taking half a sweet potato and cubing that up. Next is some cauliflower, and I don't know why I was struggling so much to like get apart this cauliflower, but just chopping some of that up, and then I usually put it in a bowl with the sweet potato and microwave it for a few minutes just because they take so long in the oven, so the microwaving just gets it a head start. And also because my third vegetable was eggplant, which cooks much faster in the oven than the other two, so again, the microwaving is just to make sure they all cook at the same time. So once those are done, adding some lemon pepper seasoning, some paprika, which is my favorite spice to add on my roasted veggies, mixing that up and putting that on a baking sheet. Then I'm just popping those in the oven at 450 degrees, and I did 20 minutes, but I would do more like 25-30 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm making myself a little salad dressing, so I'm taking tablespoon of oil, tablespoon of white wine vinegar, squeeze a lemon, a little bit of agave, some more of that lemon pepper seasoning, and this is just like a simple lemon vinaigrette for my salad. So the base of my salad is spinach, so I'm taking a few big handfuls of that. I also had some quinoa cooked in the fridge that I'm just using in this, and then I'm pouring over the vinaigrette, mixing it all together, and putting my veggies on top, and there we go. This is a great way to like eat your roasted veggies and then get even more greens in, because I eat vegetables all the time, but putting it on a salad was a good choice. And then I always usually end the night with something sweet, so here I'm just eating some dark chocolate. And it would not be a what I eat in a week without some banana ice cream. I know I've shown this a million times in my vlogs, but it is one of my favorite meals. So banana ice cream is literally just frozen bananas that you blend up, and it makes like a soft serve consistency. It is amazing. So here I just had some frozen bananas, and I'm blending them as you do in the blender. And then I decided to take some peanut butter and melt it down a little bit to drizzle on top, because again, I love a good peanut butter banana combo. So there's the bananas once they're all blended, and drizzling that peanut butter on top, and then it like freezes back up from the cold bananas. It's great. You all need to try this banana nut granola from Target. It is so good. And then here it is, my banana ice cream. I know, again, I make it all the time, but I could eat this every day, and I do most days. Next, I'm making myself a nice little afternoon iced latte. So starting off with the espresso blend from Starbucks and just doing 4 shots worth of that in my espresso machine. And then obviously just pouring that over ice with half a cup of oat milk, 2 tablespoons of this delicious non-dairy caramel Starbucks creamer, and then using my milk frother to froth that up. Pour that over top, and you got yourself a nice iced latte. And then as a little snack, I'm going in for some Skinny Pop. I literally am obsessed with popcorn. It is my favorite snack of all time. My friends' family can attest to this. I will and do eat popcorn every day of my life almost. And then for dinner, I'm making the roasted veggie salad again, and this time I'm adding tofu, which I just marinated in some soy sauce and sriracha, which I would have added the first time, I just totally forgot for some extra protein, but doing the same thing, putting it in for 25 minutes at 450, and there we go, salad again, because it's that good. And we can't forget to end the night with some dark chocolate. Oh What would you know, we got some more banana ice cream for breakfast. It's the same recipe I made before, but this time we got a nice hot pumpkin spice latte to match with it. And yes, I did say pumpkin spice latte even though it is March, because pumpkin spice is good any time of the year. So it's the same thing, making some espresso shots. This time I only did 2, and then with my half cup of oat milk, just adding a little bit of the pumpkin spice seasoning, a tablespoon of agave to sweeten it up, and then using my espresso machine, which has a little milk frother on the side, to froth the milk, pour over the espresso shots, and there we go, a nice little hot latte. For lunch, I guess you could call this like a little hummus snack plate. It's just some green grapes, crackers, and caramelized onion hummus, which is so good. For dinner, we have this veggie and tofu ramen, which is one of my favorite meals to make. So I usually just take whatever vegetables I have in the house. So I currently have mushrooms, asparagus, and broccoli, but I tend to always use mushrooms and broccoli in some form when I'm making this ramen. So I put all the veggies in a pan with some water to steam them first so that they can cook through, and then once all the water evaporates, I just let them keep cooking so they can get a little bit more like pan fried. I'm taking this ramen packet, which I got at Target, and it is so delicious with the seasoning as well. And then here I am just cubing up some tofu, and I usually marinate it with some soy sauce and sriracha, and then I just let that sit for like a few minutes, and then I'm adding it to the pan with the vegetables. On top of the vegetables, I added some sesame oil, some more soy sauce, and this really gives it like a good Asian flavor. I love sesame oil. Pan frying the tofu for just a few minutes, stirring up my ramen, making sure it's all good, and then putting it all together. Like I said, this is one of my favorite meals to make. Not only is it so quick and easy, but it's so delicious. You can just use up whatever vegetables you have, get some protein from the tofu, and it is just a 10 out of 10 meal. For breakfast this morning, we are making a strawberry banana smoothie. Now this is very self-explanatory. It is just strawberries, bananas, a little bit of milk, and blend that up and you got yourself a strawberry banana smoothie. I was honestly gonna make this a green smoothie by adding some spinach, but I saw the pink color from the strawberry bananas and I was like, oh, it is too pretty to mess that up, so I kept it as it was. Next, I'm just making myself a bagel, which is really self-explanatory, but these aren't just any bagels. This is a Trader Joe's everything bagel, which I would literally give my life for because they are the best bagels in existence. Yes, I'm being dramatic, but I'm also not because I'm being honest. I like my bagels just with some butter, pretty simple, so they're also pretty big and filling, so that was pretty much my lunch. I guess I also can count this for lunch. It's a little vegan eggplant parmesan my mom made, and it's just breaded eggplant with some sauce, vegan cheese, spinach, and it was delicious. Like, good job, Mom. You did a great job on this. And then I also just had some cuties because why not? They were there. And we're just making ourselves a nice iced latte again. This was a really random day of eating, I'm realizing, but I love my coffee. I love just drinking it every day. So again, just making a little iced coffee with some oat milk, some of that Starbucks creamer, frothing it up, and adding in the espresso and ice. Continuing with the theme of just throwing things together today, we are making some pesto pasta and vegetables. I really just wanted to make sure I got some vegetables in for the day, so I had some broccoli and asparagus still. So I'm just cooking those up in the microwave. Yes, I microwave them. I was being lazy, I'm sorry, but I find like 5-6 minutes in the microwave cooks them nicely. And then we're making some pasta, and I honestly almost never eat pasta. I just had this pesto that I wanted to use, and I find that pasta is like the best way to use it. But the thing is, pasta for some reason gives me a stomach ache, so this made my stomach hurt so bad afterwards. I usually try to eat gluten-free pasta, but it was still really good. This pesto from Trader Joe's is delicious. Added the veggies on the side. Kind of looks like a hot mess, but again, we were just making ends meet today. So for this day, I obviously did not make this. My mom and I went out and got some brunch, and I had some blueberry pistachio pancakes inside of home fries, and it was as delicious as it looks. I did only eat half of it though because it was so massive. And then I also went and had some sushi on the beach with my friend. So I'm pouring up this like sparkling drink from Trader Joe's, and I got some vegetable rolls, and we were just chilling on the beach. It's very rare that I eat out, and the fact that I did it twice today is just, again, really rare occasion. And I ended the night with a Pop-Tart. I was just really craving them for some reason. This is a cherry frosted Pop-Tart. So for breakfast this day we have strawberry banana ice cream, which is the same thing as my other banana ice cream. This time I just added some frozen strawberries.
This looks fantastic.
And yeah, you can pretty much make banana ice cream any flavor you want by adding other fruit. You can add cocoa powder to make it chocolate, and of course topping it with some more granola, and it was delicious. And then I just had this little Nature Valley roasted nut bar as a snack. This was gonna like hold me over till lunch, but my mom and I just unexpectedly got Chipotle for dinner. It was like an early like 3 p.m. dinner, so I got this burrito. This is my order, and we were just out in the park eating some Chipotle. I did eat this entire burrito only because I didn't really have a lunch, and typically I don't eat that much of a burrito because they are massive, but I was hungry, so this was like a early dinner, late lunch. Okay, we have made it to the end of the week. So for breakfast, I have this little medley here, and you're probably like, Reese, what is this? Well, first of all, it is just my normal coffee, just hot coffee and some creamer. And then I made this peanut butter, agave, and cinnamon little dip. It just like heightens the peanut butter, makes it so good. And a banana, because not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling too good this morning. Like I felt a little bit nauseous, so I just wanted a simple breakfast. This is just like apples and peanut butter, except it's banana and peanut butter. And I'm telling you, adding cinnamon and a sweetener to your peanut butter, it is like crack. It is so good if you're obsessed with peanut butter like me. And then like I said, I wasn't feeling too good. I was kind of nauseous throughout the day, so we eventually made it to dinner where I did get hungry, and I'm making myself a vegan breakfast sandwich. So I have a just egg, which is just like a vegan egg, and of course vegan bacon, using my Trader Joe's everything bagels and buttering them up. And then I also got some avocado, and this was like a perfectly ripe avocado. Spreading that on top, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then assembling as you do a breakfast sandwich. Some of you are gonna hate me for putting mustard on it, but I just really like mustard with like my bacon and egg, and this is all like so good. It is just delicious. Every component, the vegan bacon, the egg, the Trader Joe's everything bagel, all delicious. So that is it for what I eat in a week. Remember, this is just 1 week in my life, and I just kind of eat whatever I want intuitively. But if you like this video, definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you try any of the recipes, share with me on social media. And I hope you all enjoyed and have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Bye.